you had said that Telangana has earned a global reputation, not just as a bulk drug capital of India, but also a global epicenter. You said 50,000 crore investment, science investments of, as come in. And as a Minister of Industry and Commerce, how do you see the state's role in evolving, shaping the future of the Indian pharma industry? I think in the whole of India, Telangana, particularly Hyderabad, is the hub. And what are your priorities to accelerate innovation, investment and industrial safety in the sector?
If you see the history behind the establishment of a public sector company like IDPL in 50s and 60s is a clear beginning of making this city, making this, state, the erstwhile state, taking the roots as to become the bulk drug capital. The progeny from the IDPL, lot many have come out and they put their own entrepreneurs. And now they have proven themselves in this sector of business, and they have, reflected that they are different from, the pharma leaders from other side of the world. And they have produced so many molecules, and they have produced many vaccines which are needed for all over the globe.
Yes.
And over a period of time, what had happened, if you have seen post-liberalization, these 3 decades were also very, very important for us in trying to capture the global market. And the continuation of the policies is also very, very important for, and all these 3 decades, even though many governments have come, where all ideologies drifted, but the policies went on, moved in continuously. Okay. So that's also reason for our investors to have the trust and confidence in us, and the state blooming in terms of the pharma, in terms of the life sciences. That's how why I have said is from the bulk drug capital, moving on to the next level.
Yes,
is the important key sector where now the technology is taking a pivotal role in shaping the pharma too.
Yes.
You see, how the mix of technology coming into picture. How the chip is coming into molecule, or molecule is coming into chip. So these are 2 things where it's the best place. And, we have proved successful. And thanks to all the researchers or the scientists or, bulk drug manufacturers or the producers are now, if you say in different sectors of manufacturing, now those are the people who have set the tone for the innovation too. And the next set of people, the next breed of entrepreneurs who are taking, are fusing this technology with biology.
Biology, yeah.
So this will take it to the next level, because this sort of a ecosystem is not rightly available anywhere in the world, I see.
Okay.
Pharma and tech putting together, where the tech brains are there, where the pharma brains or best of the brains are there. If we can really fuse them, and I as a policy maker, the government in its policy can really create that sort of a facilitation or sort of a platform, then we can rise it to the next level. Then we would become the capital.
Yeah, so you're already there, like it's getting bigger and bigger. Nice to see that. So let me come to the pharma clusters which you're like thinking about, or which is coming in shape. So what are the next steps in strengthening those and positioning them as an innovation cluster, and for biotech and medtech especially?
Yes, that's true. Instead of when we had formed the government, instead of having total pharma at one place, we just thought the pharma should be there scattered all over Telangana, and try to see that the industry develops in tier 2 and tier 3 cities too, where talent is also available. And over there too, it's a replica where the tech is also available, and the talent is available, and we try to infuse this too, and see that one single-minded option or the policy frame is, we have to cut down the migration to the one city. And the resources in the time in the future will be become very scanty and less, that we have literally witnessed in other cities. So these are all the examples and experiences we have taken from other cities. And we have to see that, everywhere in Telangana, not only in pharma, we would like to tend to focus in all streams of our industry. So when we think of, for example, when I think of semiconductors, the major semiconductor production may come here, but the ancillaries, the ecosystem, we try to concentrate in tier 2, tier 3 cities, depending upon the convenience. That's how we try to create the other parties try to create the infrastructure to connect them from tier 2 to tier 3, where the people need to commute. People need to access to the international airport. People need to have the access to the best of the educational institutes. So these are all things where we are trying to concentrate. And that's why I've said we are infusing about 1 lakh crore into this. Everything, this ecosystem we are trying to infuse. And tomorrow, Telangana being a small state, but highly potential state, which trajectory proves that is a progressive state, and we would like to take it further.
So when we talk about collaboration, as you said, as a policymaker, you're thinking and you're collaborating with the industry. So between industry, startups, academia, and the policy making, how do you accelerate healthcare and industrial innovation as such? Because a lot of startups are coming in, right?
Yeah, we have many centers of excellence over here. If you see the other part of the technology, we have Center of Excellence for Cyber Security, we have Center of Excellence for AI, we have Centers of Data Analytics. And coming down to this, we are going to create a infrastructure that is where we will try to encourage innovation, where we will try to encourage startups. Not only in tech field, we are also trying to do the same thing, same thing with the pharma too. That is the biological hub, where we will involve the best of the best think tanks who comes from different industrial partners, and we'll also try to absorb best brains from the research institutes, come sit here, try to give access, try to share the resources with the innovation here, and try to bring the big base. Now we have a technology hub now. Now tomorrow we are going to do the same model of hub, biological hub here. And for that, what is being required? We just thought, do some backward integration. Couple of times we do forward integration. In the process, we need to have a life sciences policy, which is not there till now. And the policy is being framed. In that life sciences policy, one thinking is we have to have a dedicated life sciences university, where you have short term, middle term, medium term, and long term courses, where the people who are already working should also embrace the new technologies or new ideas. So for that, for them to upskill and reskill, this university will give the platform for them. And for the long-term courses, where the people are interested to come and join and make their future in the life sciences, the long-term courses will be useful. So which will be specialized, which will give exposure for all these students, for all these people who are also been working, to have the global exposure. We'll make the field trips across the globe, see that how, what world wants, what world is thinking. Let's come back here, innovate, and try to embrace and integrate into their own enterprises or where they are working, or to create their own benchmarks. So this is the long-term vision of our government.
So when you're saying life science policy, it's going to be a policy by the state government, which is also will bring in a curriculum, a proper streamlined curriculum in the university level, in the college and the university level. So
no ma'am. Here it is exclusive university, dedicated university, which works on a different infrastructure platform, where it will not be infused with the general universities.
It is
separate.
For the life sciences.
It's a dedicated life sciences university.
Oh, nice.
And in the life sciences policy framework, this is one aspect. The other framework is to, encourage the new entrepreneurs with subsidies, incentives, and how government can help them out, handhold them to become the entrepreneurs for tomorrow.
That's really nice. So while we are talking about policy making, your exclusive life science policy is one of the kind. So how do you think your government is simplifying the regulatory processes and land acquisition for industries?
No, we actually, if you have seen it, Genome Valley is the best case example where you can see many entrepreneurs have come. We will try to expand the Genome Valley we have already expanded to second phase. Now we are going to expand to the third phase, where if somebody wants to have their own premises of their enterprise, our policy is very simple, and it will be so simple process, and no red tapeism will be there. No nepotism will be there. It shall be clean, and it shall be very, very cleanly driven. Ease of doing business with the state supposed to be very good. We are on the top, and we would like to still ease of doing business with our state of Telangana.
Sir, it's nice that you have put it very nicely, and especially the policy. But what role do you think the sustainability and green manufacturing play in Telangana's industry policy, particularly the pharma affluence and ESG compliance becoming global concern?
Yeah, one thing is quite sure. One way we have looked earlier, during opposition, we need industries. One is red zone industries and, orange. But now, for example, we are looking out for the development of this pharma, where red zone industries are also important in this ecosystem to thrive. But the basic challenge lies with us is, right now, our opposition is not very clear in their intent, whether state has to progress or develop. And time and again, they are trying to halt this progress. But still, we are on the mission. That is, whoever tries to stop it, create hurdles, we will overcome it and see that, one, wherever we are going for red zone, industrial belt, we will try to, enlighten the people over there. And also see that our responsibility, no pollution is caused to those people. Nothing will hurt them physically or in another sense. And also see that the industry also thrives. The wrong conceptual mode, what the opposition, like especially the TRS, is trying to halt the progress of the red zone industries, is detrimental to our state interest, to our state progress, to our state pharma industries. But still, we will try to convince our people, we will try to move along with those people and see that this ecosystem is strongly built, and we would like to give confidence to our pharma captains and also the new entrepreneurs, the fresh entrepreneurs who are coming and want to enter into this field, that our government is meant for them, and we will try to continue to support them.
So one last question on this Sigachi industry, Sangha,
Yes.
Pharma, there was 40 lives which had gone in the tragic fire. So what urgent steps in the ministry has taken to strict enforcement of fire and safety norms across the state of Pharma, because being a hub of pharma manufacturing units are there. So how do you plan to rebuild the public and investor confidence after such a tragedy?
No, it's so unfortunate the tragic accident has taken place where many people lost their lives. In fact, that is a big question where we are literally looking forward for it. What regulatory framework strictly we have to follow? Right as of now, in terms of the fire regulations, we are stringently following this. And in terms of the labor department, where the boilers, where the factories department is held by the labor department itself. So that department was vigilant enough,
Okay.
making frequent inspections to the factories, which are mandatorily required, and that has been done.
Okay.
Why this accident has taken place?
Will there be an independent
And
safety audit?
why I'm saying is, why this accident has taken place,
Okay.
is still we are not able to really figure it out.
Okay.
And we have put, very, very professional people into action to know what are the causes for this accident which has taken place at one level. And second level is our administrators. They have formed a committee, and they would be suggesting what other stringent regulatory mechanism practices we have to take to see that, in near future, no accident should take place.
Will there be any
And
guidance? Yeah.
that time we need the cooperation from the industry. That's more important for us too. When regulatory framework, if we put into place, And that will be useful for the industry and also for the people working over there. So that they have to keep in view and understand and have to sail with us, because after this big accident or the incident, was very tragic. We would like to literally see that the regulatory framework is in the right place.
Will there be any kind of independent safety audit process? Or
Definitely.
Okay.
No, we will have the all safety
And SOPs
mechanism,
also
or SOPs also.
will be in place.
In place, we will, in the process, we will have a dialogue with the industry captains.
Okay. How soon
And
it will be?
It will be done within month.
Within a month.
I'm also trying to have some sort of a conclave wherein I'll try to call all the people. Well, I'll call all the people from pollution, from industry, from all the stakeholders who are involved, and take their input
Okay.
and to come out with a proper solution. Basically, my part and from the government part is the regulation part.
Yes.
How well, how stringent, how perfect, how precise our framework will be there. We will try to put it in practice.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.